Thank you, Sharon, for your wonderful leadership. I feel like I'm running a relay race, so we haven't practiced the handoff, but we'll see what we can do. Welcome, everybody. I just want to go through two basic things. Actually, can I advance the slides? Or can someone else advance? This is about sharing clinical research data, and in all of the planning discussions, I want to give a plea for precision in language. People talk about raw data all the time, but it turns out that raw data probably people mostly mean something about participant level data. Some people mean the uncoded data. Some people mean essentially the analyzable data set. So there's a whole spectrum. And there's a distinction between the participant level data and summary data. So I will talk more about this list, some of which I got from Steve Goodman, who's also here, and Peter Doshi, who will also talk about this. But I'll just ask people when they talk about sharing data to actually be precise and clear about what they're talking about. And then the next thing, to make another point, which will become clear in the agenda and probably was clear if you read the introductory materials, is that when we talk about sharing research data, we're trying to make the point that although summary data are generally available through for those of us who don't work at the FDA and don't routinely get the participant level data, we all rely on summary data. They're generally available through journals, through clinicaltrials.gov and other sources. And what we're talking about in this workshop is really what are the benefits and challenges associated with sharing participant level data. And what we realized was there are two types of foci, and we'll try to balance those in this workshop. One is participant level data for the purpose of understanding the results of an individual clinical trial. What more can you understand from participant level data as opposed to just the summary data? And then also the second purpose, which is really about pooling data across studies to gain additional information and to learn more than you could have from one trial. And in fact, our two speakers now will sort of will discuss those two types of issues. So I'm just going to briefly introduce Dr. Loader, who is a senior research editor at BMJ and edited a recent theme issue on unpublished clinical trial data. She's also on the faculty at Harvard Medical School.